Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome back to my channel. I hope and pray that you're all doing fine and are with your best Iman. I mean, today's topic might sound weird because the topic is the people who are sad on Eid, and you might be thinking like, who could possibly be sad on Eid or think that the 8 days are the saddest day of the year? Well, there are a few people, and I do want to mention that and describe their situation just so you understand, inshallah. So, let me first tell you who are those people that feel so lonely, why do they feel lonely, and what we can do as an ummah to improve the situation, inshallah. So, mainly, this feeling or the situation are known to the converts, but not only to the convert Muslims, but also for those who are living abroad far away from their family. So on Eid morning, they might be happy. They are happy that it's Eid and they attend the Eid prayer and the khutbah. And afterwards, everyone is like hugging each other and congratulating each other, saying Eid Mubarak. But they are standing on the side, just looking for people because they may don't know anyone, nor are they having any family there, maybe not even friends, and no one's coming to them. And it's not the situation for every masjid. Let me make this clear. But during this Eid, I talked to a lot of sisters who are converts, and they shared exactly this situation. They felt lonely and not really like a part of the Ummah. And you have to understand that because these converts, for example, they might have grown up celebrating Christmas, Easter, and birthday with their families for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And they all stopped this for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's not that they want like any accreditation for it from you. It's not the thing. It's just like they were excited for this during the year and it's gone. So the only holidays left for them are Eid. And when those Eids are now empty and lonely, they don't have anything to be happy about holidays regardingly throughout the entire year because their family is not Muslim. They are not attending during those holidays. That leads to a convert sitting alone at home after the Eid prayer, and they fall into deep hole abyss. They don't know what to do. Like after the prayer, when they come and arrive home, most of them just start crying. They suddenly feel so lonely and so sad, and they might have planned something for the day, like just I don't know, going for a walk or something simple, because they were not invited to anyone. And then they just feel so lonely, like they never feel in the year. So, and even if you think, yeah, but that convert sister I know, she's like married to a Muslim and she has children. No way she's lonely. You don't know it because it could be that her in-laws live in a different country. So for her, Eid is like every other day. She's spending it with her husband, if he's not working, if they live in the West, and there's no family gathering really. So yes, even she could be lonely, and even her husband could be lonely because maybe he grew up in an Islamic country with his family. Now he might live in the West without his family, and he misses it. He misses to celebrate with his family. And even if they both are Muslims from Islamic countries now live in the West, maybe both of them have their families in a different country and they feel alone. What can we as an Ummah do to make it feel better and less sad for those converts and people who are living abroad? After Eid, like after the Eid prayer or the khutbah, not do not just hug and congratulate to your family members and friends. Look around you. Are there any other sisters that are seeming to be alone or maybe with just one friend and they just standing there and have no one to congratulate? Congratulate them, hug them, say Eid Mubarak to them. and even ask maybe if they have any plans for the day. And if not, why not invite them? Sometimes what I also feel like is that sometimes non-Muslims are getting invited more often than after they convert to Islam. And that is really sad because yes, you made da'wah and they converted to Islam, but what is after they converted? Why are we leaving them alone? We need to help them even after they converted to Islam because now they need guidance. Like, where do I start? What do I do? And they need the unity and the ummah to feel as a ummah. And my last point for this video, inshallah, is what if you are that person that feels sad, what can you do? Even if there's no one coming to you, congratulating you, or inviting you, and you have no one to spend the day with, try not to be sad. You know what you can do? Use this and make lots of dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because He sees you, He knows how you feel. And also just read His words, read the Quran. Wallahi, it is such a healing to read the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it can ease your heart, inshallah ta'ala. And also, what you can actually do, maybe not this Eid, but then the other Eid that is coming, inshallah ta'ala, organize a sister's picnic or a sister dinner or a sister gathering, whatever, with all of the other sisters that feel just like you, lonely on Eid. Celebrate it together. Share a little bit happiness. Don't be alone and make a difference. Don't just wait for a change in the ummah. Be the change in the ummah because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala even said He's not changing the state of the ummah unless they change themselves. And it's not like we have to already be perfect or change or whatever. We have to start changing and then the help and aid of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is coming for us. So that was a relatively short video, just a little quick reminder and advice, and I hope you can really look with different eyes. And this is not only for Eid, by the way. I just want to make that clear as well. Even on Jummah and even on any other gathering in the masjid, look around for sisters that seem to be alone or maybe fresh converts. Because what I personally experience is that in masajid, you have like these groups of people. Maybe they know each other from childhood or from school or family, whatever, and they sit around in circles. And then everyone who's coming new into that community or just converted to Islam, they don't belong to any of these groups. So either they will form their own group or they will always be kind of alone. So open up the groups. Our Ummah is not divided into groups. Our Ummah is one. And I know like sometimes it's more convenient to have like a little circle and talk. Yes. But your circle is big enough to have one more space for someone who's alone, right? Because we are one ummah. That is your sister standing there or sitting there alone that you are rejecting. So please, my advice and like the thing I hope you really take from this video, that whenever you go to masjid or to Eid prayer or anything else and you see a sister that seems to be alone, just talk to her. And not just talking to her, like saying assalamu alaikum and then going away, but really trying to connect with her. You don't have to be friends with everyone. That's impossible, yes. But guide her to a community, guide her to groups, guide her to friends. Don't let her feel left out, okay? So, inshallah, we can improve ourselves. We can look around, be more cautious of what we see. And yeah, that was it for today's video. If you have any other um, things you would like me to talk about and discuss with you, please write it down in the comment section. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.